Hey guys, it's Boy Loco here with your weekly video, and today's topic is going to be dance cliques, okay? So what is a clique in general? A clique is a group of people with shared interests or other features in common who do not readily accept others, right? So there's two important parts of this. The first one is a group of people with shared interests, okay? This is typically going to be your friends because that's how friends are made. You have a shared interest. But the reason I'm making the video is because of this, who do not readily accept others, okay? Now, what does that mean to me? To me, that means that it's not, I'm speaking as someone who wants to be an active member of the community, to help the community grow, to make people feel welcomed in the community. And there's different things that I would do that not everyone will do, and that's okay. You don't have to be an instructor, a promoter, a studio owner to make the community very welcoming to others, right? But this is what ends up happening, okay? So people get together because they have a shared interest, right? Maybe they're the same age group. Maybe they're from the same ethnic background. Maybe they're on the same dance team. Maybe they go to a class every week together. Maybe it's my Tuesday cha-cha class, 7 p.m. at Salsa Heat. Shameless plug, right? So whatever the case may be, people will get together, and now you have a group of friends because you have a shared interest. Now, when was the last time that someone came into your group? Okay, well, if you're only hanging out with people that go to your class, then the only way that someone's going to come into your group is if they join the class, right? Someone has to join a class to hang out with you. You're not readily available, right, to welcome them. If you're on a dance team and the only people you hang out with are the people on your dance team, right? Then the only way that you're going to have a new member in your circle is for them to join, which means that others are not readily accepted, okay? Readily accepted means that you don't have to sign a contract. You don't have to make a commitment. They're just accepted the way that they are, right? Now, this makes it sound like it's a bad thing. Obviously, when people do this, they have great intentions, they make friends, but they don't see what others on the outside will experience, which is this. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is somebody actually asked me, and I relate to it very well. Despite the fact that I've been dancing for a long time, I go to all the socials, all the schools, I've traveled all over the country dancing, I've made friends everywhere, I'm not intimidated to dance with the best dancers, I don't feel bad about dancing with beginner dancers who may give me, rough dances or whatever the case may be. I enjoy dancing with everyone, I enjoy meeting everyone, right? But that also comes with consequences even for me. Because as long as I'm out mingling, I end up making a lot of friendships, but they're not as deeply rooted as someone who might have a clique, right? And that's okay because I choose to give to the community as a whole, right? I don't just give to my friends, I give to everybody. And that's what I want to share because that's the experience that I got. Again, not everyone has to do it. You'll see a recurring thing in my videos, which is basically me sharing my thoughts on what basically a perfect dance community would be. Now, if you don't adhere to the guidelines and things that I share in my videos, there's nothing wrong with that. You're not breaking any laws. Doesn't make you a turd, right? But I share these things because a lot of times people aren't aware that things are happening around them. You can be very naive to certain things if no one ever talks about them, right? And who's going to talk about this in a dance studio? Which dance instructor is going to bring this up after your group class and be like, hey guys, by the way, right? And if they do say go talk to other people, it's going to sound like a marketing thing, right? Like they're getting their students to go market for that instructor, and it's not going to sound genuine, right? So the only way to achieve a group of friends with shared interests who do readily accept others is for us to occasionally break away from our groups, right? So that and to also just be aware of the people that are there, right? How hard is it to invite someone? If you have let's say you have a good dance with someone, and just say, hey, by the way, I'd love you to come meet all my friends that I have sitting over here, right? Because that's a lot easier for you to do that than it is for someone who's new in a community, who's new to a city, to go up to a group and say, hey, by the way, my name is Richard. It looks like you guys are having so much fun here together, and I'm a person who likes to have fun, so can I be a part of your group? Who's going to do that? Right? If you know someone that does that, I would love to meet this person because they would probably be one of my favorite people in the world. But anyways, just some things to think about, guys. If you are in a clique, let's see if we can make some changes to be readily accepting of others, right? When, if you're in a group of whatever your group is, whatever your shared interest is, or your common features, let's see if we can bring some more people in. See you on the dance floor.